How we doing, everybody? Disco Granny here. I haven't posted a video in a while. I have been so sick. We've got the cold. We got the cold situation down here in the Missouri. Everybody, it's like they all got sick on the same day. Chemtrails. Just saying. Anyway, so what's new? Pretty much been watching this whole impeachment hearings. I voted for Trump. I'm very proud of that, and I'll vote for him again. This makes me want to vote for him even more because I don't want a Democrat in the office. Have you seen this nonsense that's going on? They have absolutely no proof to anything that they are saying. Anything that they are saying. And I really do think that even the Democrats are kind of figuring this out, that, wow, yeah, maybe we don't like Trump, but we don't like where this country is going with the Democrats. Yeah. And these are people that you voted in. Just saying, each individual state, you guys voted for your Congress people, and they're the ones speaking for you. So just remember that next time you do a little bit of voting. Got my hair Disco Grand got her hair cut today. She used to have it long all the time, but yeah, it don't happen no more. Just easier this way. So yeah, that's pretty much been just a nightmare. What else is going on? Not gonna really do any Christmas today. Hi. Or not today. I'm not gonna do Christmas this year. My husband is an over-the-road truck driver, and he won't be home until the day after. The house is decorated, however. Don't have a tree, though, because I have a cat that would destroy it. And that's pretty much it. That, and who's here to see it? So I'm sad, but not sad. Both of my daughters, they're grown. They got their own lives going on. You know, that's just what happens when they're in their 30s. I can't fault them for that. You know, one's got a baby and the other one's going to school to be a doctor. Yeah. So, it's just going to be me and the dogs on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. He will be here the day after Christmas, and we get our grandson for a day or two because he's going to be with his dad. Mom lives in Arkansas, Dad lives up here, and he's going to get him for like until New Year's or something. So we're going to get him for a day or two. He's going to be 6. He just turned 5 in October, so he's going to be starting kindergarten this year. Oh, he did start kindergarten already. Sorry. So yeah, this is pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to that. Got a few presents that I have to still buy. Yay, Amazon. Gotta love us some Amazon Prime, where they could either just mail it to them, or they can mail it here, and then we can disperse, everybody's presents and stuff. So, anyway, the whole politics thing, it's like you can't look away, but it's like a train wreck, and you just gotta watch and go, wow. And our taxes are going for all this time. Do you realize this? One of the Republican congressmen that was speaking today made a good point. He said, why are we doing this? Why are we spending all this money? We've got an opioid crisis. We've got, prescription crisis. We've got all this other stuff going on that we could all be working on together as a team instead of this. So, anyway, I mean, if you guys still don't like Trump, then go ahead and vote yourself in a lovely Democrat that's going to eventually turn this country into socialism. Maybe that's what you want. You can't think for yourself anymore. It just seems to me that the people, there's a couple things. Remember I said I was going to say stuff that'll piss people off? Don't care. It seems like the people that don't like Trump are gay because President Trump wasn't when he had his platform, he never said, I'm going to take away all your marriage rights as gay people. He never said anything like that. he just put on his platform that he was for traditional marriage, meaning a man and a woman. That's it. And the LGBTQ whatever community, they keep adding another letter every month, I swear to God. They, oh, well, he's going to take away our marriages. Our marriages aren't going to be valid anymore. No, he never said that. Just because he doesn't think of it the way you do doesn't mean he's going to take it away. Has he? Has he even talked about it? No. He's actually been to rallies with the LGBTQ communities. He don't have a problem with it. If you guys are going to do it, you're going to do it. I don't care. That's where I am. Do whatever you want. And then the other people that didn't want Trump in are welfare recipients. You all had a president for 8 years that gave you telephones, that gave you food stamps without questioning you, basically. Didn't make you work, didn't make you earn it. And now, because of 8 years of that, we have a whole generation of people that have absolutely no self-respect for themselves. Trump, on the other hand, thinks the way it should be is you work for what you get. You don't have handouts. You don't have handouts. No. So that's usually it. They're welfare recipients. And the other thing that I see too, which I don't understand, are teachers and professors that know better and know history and everything else. I've got an aunt now that just totally hates Trump. But she reads little tiny snippets like, oh, he's taking away this from our schools. And he has done a lot of moving things around, okay? He might take away some kind of special program for kids, and then he'll put the money over here that helps them even better, or helps somebody else even better. Or he makes it where it used to be, where if you want special programs or special stuff in your school, it's based on each individual state, whether they raise their taxes and the taxes go to the schools, or you have, like what we did in my day, you raised individual money. You had sponsors. That's the way it should go back. It's okay. Oh my God. Yeah, so that's how I see that. And it's very sad. We need to get back on board with this country where people want to work and they want to earn a living and they want to support their own families. Oh, the food stamps thing. That's the newest thing that he's done that everybody's in an uproar about. That he's going to take food stamps away from people that can earn their own living and don't, unless they have children, which there's going to be a drawback on that because there's already people out there that are popping out kids like Pez dispensers just so they can get the welfare and the food stamps. So that's the only problem that I see is they're like, oh, well, the only way that we can get food stamps now is to get, pop out all these kids. That's the only problem that I see, which is really sad because these kids are suffering for this because they're living with parents that have no self-respect, that aren't teaching them any values in life. These are people going to be taking care of me in my old age. Very scary, okay? And so the food stamps, I think that's great. Take that away. Take it away. Y'all can get a job. Are you a paraplegic? Are you where you can't speak? I mean, good grief. I know a lot of people that are disabled and, can't walk, have no legs. Stephen Hawkins, for God's sakes. Wheelchair, couldn't talk. Man made a bunch of money. He did a lot of stuff. There's pretty much no reason that you can't make some kind of living. Or you get these people that are holding out for management positions because they don't want to work at McDonald's. So, do you know if you're there for so long and if you do a good job, you can make a 6-figure income with the company of McDonald's? They have amazing benefits. They have schooling programs. They have all kinds of stuff. Oh no, I'm too good to work for any kind of fast food. No, I ain't buying it. So, yeah, so everybody's in the uproar about the food stamps thing. So I think it's great, and I can't wait for it to kick in. Um, I had a friend that he was all into the food stamps, didn't want to work. He's still going from job to job to job, but at least he's working. You know what I'm saying? But he has no work ethics because he was pretty much raised on food stamps and welfare and everything else. So he doesn't know any other way. He's trying, though. I will give him that. But he had to get a job because the government's like, why are we giving you food stamps? There's nothing wrong with you and you have no children. So this has actually been in play for a while, but Trump is really enforcing it. Yay! He's my president. There's a website that I will post down below that will show you Trump's accomplishments since he's been in office, whether it be the jobs out there, people working, taxes are down. I mean, there's so many things. I think he is the only president in my lifetime of voting that has actually fulfilled all of his promises and then some. But he just has all this fight that he has to do. The wall, they're still fighting him on that. He's still kind of getting it done. But all these judges, they used to fight him and say this was unconstitutional, all that kind of stuff. Slowly, one by one. In fact, I think there were 7 judges last month that went ahead and gave him the go-ahead on it. Whereas before, they were like, nope, 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 nope. They're seeing it. This impeachment thing is probably the best thing that could happen to this country because us as Americans are seeing what a nonsense and what a circus is going on in the government. And they are seeing that Trump's not a bad guy. And you know what? I think we should vote for him again. I just worry about that man's safety. I pray for that every day, that he's going to be okay, because we've already got a few people that have kind of suddenly been hanged, heart attacks, disappeared, and they all had an association with an opponent of Trump's in the last election. So who's to say something's not going to happen to our president? That would be the stupidest thing that the Democrats could ever do. Number one, do you realize what would happen? So we have Pence as president, okay? I don't think these people have thought that out. Oh, people are so stupid. If you were to actually have a on the street question and answer, they would ask them, what do you think is going to happen when he's impeached? They're going to be like, well, he's fired. That's it. He's gone. It's not that way at all. They're just hoping that if he gets impeached, which he probably will, but the truth is going to come out. The truth is going to come out. It's not going to stop people from voting for him because he can still be voted for, okay? Because the Senate is going to keep him going. And, yeah, he'll be voted for again. I am already planning a huge party at my house for election night. We had one with the last election. It was one of the greatest nights of my life. I had to be at work early the next morning. Didn't care. Stayed up, continued watching all the polls, waited for old Hillary to do her, little speech, which she never did. Apparently she had some little temper tantrum with all of her people and kind of went MIA for a while. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. Yeah, I do mean to laugh. Sorry, not sorry. Wow. Anyway, everybody, have a great day. And comment, like, subscribe. If you wanna fight back with me, send me a video back or put it in the comments. I enjoy a good argument, especially when it comes to politics. Trump 2020.